Well, that was disappointing. Nothing happened. And yeah, as Denmite says, harmonic start, finish all laps is on, and when we get the Brigham, we need to spam the horn for the entire lap. This is going to be an interesting one. Wasn't expecting to have a car there on the outside. I guess just to explain the class that we're racing in this. Broughy is going to be having a kid, well, by the time this comes out, the kid will probably have already been born, I guess. The right way to say that. But yeah, this is a custom class with cars relating to kids and things like that. And yeah, I got one of the most painful vehicles in the list immediately. Oh boy. The peanut almost wasn't added, as a side note. It was almost left out, specifically because of the nonsense on spawning it in at the start-finish. Because it always shoots off to the side for whatever reason. Yeah, there's not a lot of people around at this point in the lap, so I wasn't too concerned about respawning there. I've got two vehicles to my inside. I have to say vehicles because that is not a car. Well, at least I got this out of the way early. There's still a couple of painful vehicles to be had, though. And, yep, there is a Brigham. Rolling this. You good? Good. That's a Doc Hermes ahead, so I want to be very careful to not upset it. And good job. I do have to wonder how much experience some people have with one sync, because it's very much not a thing that has been used in a while on the server. It has been used in the past, apparently, but not in a while. So if people only frequent this server and not like 8th Gear or I guess most other FiveM servers most likely, they wouldn't know about it. There we go. Now, I'm not actually pushing down on the stick. I've got an extra profile on my controller specifically set up, and I've had it this way for a long time, that allows me to just use one of the paddles on the back of the controller to hold down the horn. I love this horn. I love this horn for the way it trails off if you hold it down for too long. It's very annoying though, but again, it was one of the rules, so gotta do it. Gotta be careful of that tree. I was hoping I wouldn't have to restart it again, but here we are. And now I'm back to my usual controller profile. That's a Doc Hermes. Yeah, I'm not looking forward to having the Doc Hermes. It is a handful, and with how twisty this track is... Radius, honestly, has a decent amount of grip for what it is, I'd say. And, yep, that's a Doc Hermes. I don't think they're a regular Hermes, so if you see a Hermes, it's always a Doc Hermes, but that's the driving experience, just suddenly spins to the side because you did something wrong, and now I'm in a school bus. What the hell is with the grip on this thing? Holy shit. School buses shouldn't handle this well. Look at how it turns in! It's so fast, considering it's a bus. You have to be careful of that curved edge there. Don't want to get cars glitching out because you went into it and it like digs in. Especially with a taller vehicle like this, that much easier to do. Yeah, honestly, the bus is not terrible. Kinda going through the trees, but like, considering it's a bus, it handles really nicely. It's just slow. And then I get an Argento. This is probably one of the fastest cars in the class. And it's such a lovely car as well. Okay. Only got a small warning about that from Utica's ahead. See them bounce over it as well. Be mindful so as not to slam into them passing by because of lag. The one unfortunate thing about racing on FiveM, no matter what, is just the lag is such a pain in the ass to deal with sometimes. I leave massive bubbles around everybody in order to avoid potential collisions. Oh, Big Daddy dump. Yeah, this one handles a bit better than the one on the EJ server that I'm managing. I wouldn't mind getting the handling file for this if I could, but tweaked it well enough at this point, I'd say. RBS experiencing the wonderfulness that I got lap 2. That's a Strider. Holy shit. Faster than I would expect. Yep, and that was a peanut. Immediately shot off to the side, as they do. I need to test to see if that happens on the server I just mentioned before, or if that's a Project Homecoming exclusive thing. Potted plants or something sticking up through the road there. Slow is the journey too. Still not the most painful thing I've got left. That's easily Doc Hermes, but then there's also the porta potty, which is... it can be finicky. This track it might be fine on as long as I avoid the curbs. I'm leaving a gap. Alright, now what? Found one. Found van. Yeah. Whatever. Where am I? 16th? I'm surprised that there's only 32 people. Like, they've been having issues with more people connecting because OneSync just doesn't seem to care as much. Oh, you got a bit more than the player cap is supposed to allow for? That's fine. Yeah, be smart, don't try and go around the outside of the porta potty, just follow the Argento through. Broughy. He just got the peanut and shot off into the lake. Yep. There he is. Oh boy, shopping cart drives interestingly. Drives like the Tyrus does, leaning into the corners. Yeah, and there's an example of the porta potty not liking the curbs. Sorry, motor potty. That's the actual name of it. Up to 12th? Well, I've not had the Doc Hermes yet, so... Not very fast, this cart, but not the worst thing. Yeah, I'm really not looking forward to the Doc Hermes. Avoid it for another lap. Trying to be very careful around the Doc Hermeses. Classic. It's not easy to drive. You gotta be very careful with it. And nope, minivan. I'm up to 9th at the moment because I've only had the peanut. The Regina's a bit of a handful. Up to 8th. I'm gonna plummet as soon as I get that. That was highly unfortunate. There's too many cars. Nowhere to go. Peanut. And I'm not upside down again. When am I gonna get the damn, Hermes? I'm waiting for it. Oh, I'm in top 5 now. That is not going to last. Odds are the top 5 currently have not gotten at least one of the bogey vehicles. Top 2 are currently both in the journey too. I can out-handle TurboSup, no problem. But then, straight away, and upside down? Yep. Oh, that... No! Please? It was just gonna be so much easier to, respawn. Yep. Trying to be careful and I still mess it up. Nope. Why are we facing the wrong way? This has definitely not been one of my best laps. You piece of shit. What? Bruh! The fuck were you doing? I was so goddamn far off the track. There's a school bus over there. Okay, brain readjusted almost immediately, but not before one last input in the wrong direction. Yeah, the go-kart really likes the curb boosts. Well, bye, didn't might. I don't know whether to blame them for that or not. They weren't helping, though. Yeah, we have 3 wagons in this race. Have I even gotten the Strider yet? I don't remember. I know I got the Argento. Still need to get the motor potty. That's 2 of my 3 cars? Landstalker is the other one. Am I gonna get the motor potty on the last lap? It's entirely possible. Go outside of that tree. I just don't know that it's worth it. Usually don't need to even consider it. Probably should have done that with the Regina. Oh well. Nope. I get it this lap. Which should mean the Strider for the final lap, I believe. And outturn a clown van. In 15th currently, but people will be catching me up. Maybe not the Peanut so much. Radius for position just ahead. Yeah, I've made some overtakes. I think one of them was a... Oh, I got bushed essentially by a fucking tree. Damn it. Come down to the final lap. No, the Moonbeam. I already had the Strider. Okay. I forgot that the Moonbeam was a car in the list. Best muscle car in the game. Do they block? Yeah, they disable those UI elements. That makes sense. Can't see what class this is from mid-race. It's probably still muscle, but I don't know, maybe they reallocated it since I don't know how they do things on Project Homecoming exactly. Currently 12th. I don't think I'm going to catch up to a Landstalker. A Peanut, though. If I have any issues, certainly it's a possibility. That Regina behind might be far enough ahead, and I think the Peanut also is far enough ahead. Game. Alright, I'll take 12th. Stay off the track, stay off the track, stay off the track. We're good. Almost bounced back onto the track, but stayed off of it. And now the cart went for a swim. Yeah, I mean, they're having a time down there. 12th isn't terrible considering just how horrific the Doc Hermes lap was. The start of it was actually really good. I got turned over and resumed real quickly, but then lots of spins. Lots of spins. 2.5 off of fastest lap, maybe? Traffic probably played into that a little bit. Yeah, not a terrible result, all said and done. That's kind of the thing with these random class races. Everybody gets the same car in the end, so whoever has the worst race is going to finish further back, you know? Gotta have a clean race, you gotta be quick on all the laps. RNG doesn't matter nearly as much. Stop horn when done. Yes, please. Alright. No. Not bad.